So we're on our way down to Monterey, and we decided to take a little bit of an alternate route because of some traffic, because it's a holiday weekend. And the road's called Hecker Pass, or I think it's Highway 152. If you get the chance to take the drive instead of going down 101 after you go through San Jose, I definitely recommend it. It's really, really pretty, lots of trees, scenic, and you can see the valley too also below. So we just arrived at our hotel, which is called Casa Munras in Monterey. We have a king-size bedroom with a fireplace. And it's very roomy. A chair. Is there a mini fridge in here?
Yeah.
Where? In here. Mini fridge in there. It's a little dark. There we go. There we go. Giant mirrors everywhere. And a pretty large bathroom. That is the biggest hotel shower I think I've seen in a long time. And toilet. We went to Trader Joe's to stock up on some essentials for the weekend. Alrighty, so we had a little pre-game drink, at the room. And now we're heading to Alvarado Street Brewery. Good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day here in Monterey. We're just heading out to grab a bagel sandwich really quick and then go explore a little bit of the nature the area has to offer. So we've driven down to Big Sur, to a place called Getaway Falls. It's actually the back of the falls. So what we're seeing right now is right before it falls over onto the beach, which we're gonna go see when we go around to the other side. Had to stop and get my magnet and a sticker for my scrapbook. So we fulfilled, or at least I fulfilled, some travel goals today. We saw Getaway Falls and finally made it to the Bixby Bridge, which is really windy and crowded, but I definitely recommend that you stop there anyway. It's really cool. So we just had a really good lunch at this place called Crown and Anchor. It's off the beaten path a little bit. They had amazing veggie curry. Highly recommend. And now we're heading down to maybe Cannery Row? I don't know. We're just going to walk around a bit and explore a little. And back at Fisherman's Wharf in the daytime. If you look close enough, then you'll see there's a seal. They're actually all over the rocks if you look close enough. Good morning, everybody. So it's our last day here on our little Monterey weekend getaway, and yesterday it was such a beautiful day. Couldn't have asked for anything more sunny. We got to see the coast, so if you come down to Monterey, I highly recommend that you take a drive down the coast as far as you want to go. We went down to Getaway Falls, which is kind of one of those super Instagrammable destinations. So anyway, while Mike is getting ready this morning, I just wanted to show you guys around the little hotel that we're staying at. We are in room 114, which is actually right by the pool, but it's not too bad because it's not summertime, so it's not super loud. I'll show you just how close we are to the pool. And this is the pool area. And parking here is self-parking. It's not free. It's $15 a day, which is pretty standard around here. Actually, $15 is actually pretty cheap for staying in Monterey. This is their little restaurant area with a fire pit. Came back to Ike's for sandwiches before we go on 17-mile drive. So we're doing the 17-mile drive, and they give you a little map so you can figure out where you're going, although they tell you can follow the red dotted lines that are in the middle of the road, and there are markers for all the sites everywhere. So along the 17-mile drive, there are little markers that will tell you where you're at on the map, and some of them have informational placards and some don't. This is stop number 2, which is Huckleberry Hill. That always gets me. And can you tell us a little bit about Huckleberry Hill?
Huckleberry Hill is named for the abundance of native huckleberry bushes. This is one of the highest elevations in the forest. I'm your huckleberry.
It's actually really windy and cold up here today too, but you can get some nice views of the ocean. Yeah, it's nice. So we're doing the 17-mile drive, and we made it down to the ocean part, and it is so windy and cold today. I'm not sure what it's like all the time, but definitely be prepared if you're here to visit. Maybe bring a hat, a scarf, jacket, some earmuffs. So that last stop was called the Lone Cypress, which is probably one of the more popular stops on the 17-mile drive. And they call it the Lone Cypress because it's out there all by itself. And some fun facts are it's over 250 years old, and it's actually one of the symbols for the area. You might see it when you're looking up Pebble Beach. So pretty cool. That was the 17-mile drive. really pretty. We did it in about just over 2 hours, and I think we kind of got out at a lot of stops pretty quickly and maybe even skipped some. So if you really want to spend some time here, I would probably plan for about 3 hours. That concludes our weekend here in Monterey. Thanks for joining us on our little adventure, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye, all.